Welcome back. The World Football Challenge continues when Philadelphia squares off with Cristiano Ronaldo and Real Madrid. But first, Toronto continue their mid-season changes against Sporting Kansas City. Toronto has made major roster changes, and Aaron Vinter is looking to see consistent improvement. The two DPs showed promise, but Danny Koevermans would need to focus on his defensive duties against the potent Sporting attack. Kansas City was riding a good wave of form. With two players on the All-Star roster, they had shown great strides on the defensive side of the ball, and their offense had only gotten better with the addition of Brazilian Jefferson. Could Sporting keep their run going against a reconstructed Toronto FC? Luke Wildman was at Livestrong Sporting Park when the battle began.
Sporting Kansas City, all in light blue, and we are about to get underway here at Livestrong Sporting Park. It's Johnson. Johnson with support on the left from Jurasovski. There it goes. Here is the Belgian Mikhail Jurasovski. Looks in towards Koevermans. And Nielsen with a wonderful save from point-blank range. Johnson fed Jurasovski, and no one was picking up Koevermans in the middle. Cesar goes for goal. Parried away by Stefan Fry. Back in, and saved once again from Fry on Kamara's shot. First, Cesar lets go from long distance, and then the rebound saved by the legs of Fry from Kai Kamara. He made his debut against Newcastle United in a friendly here on Wednesday night. This Sporting second corner kick as it goes all the way into the box, and then the overhead kick is fantastic from Kai Kamara. The corner coming in from Jefferson, not dealt with by Toronto FC. Kamara with a scissor kick. He was being marked by Eddie Viator there, but Kamara managed to get first to the ball. Just 2 goals for Toronto FC in their last 7 matches. A 1-0 win against Vancouver. And the defeat at Salt Lake. The ball played towards the back post, and it's 2! The ball played in by Espinoza, a free header at the back post. Rolled through perfectly, and the flag stays down. Omar Bravo goes round Stefan Fry. Bravo for 3! And Sporting Kansas City, before half-time, have 3 goals. The ball through from Jefferson, perfect towards Bravo. And all the presence of the veteran player that Bravo is to go round Stefan Fry, who is now getting some treatment. Seems to be having a problem with his arm. Maybe he fell on it as he went to ground. He was denied by Jimmy Nielsen. Here comes Ryan Johnson, another save from Nielsen. They're on their way to a victory tonight which will equal their longest ever unbeaten run, which came in 2000 on their way to the MLS Cup. Here's the ball played in towards Koevermans, and Danny Koevermans gives Toronto FC some life. He'll be relieved to get off the mark. Good ball in from Johnson, and the downward header. It's 3-1. Here's Zusi. Zusi switching play wide to Sinovic on the left-hand side. Sinovic brings it down and goes for goal with a shot. Saved by Stefan Fry. And second time of asking. Fry is able to pounce on the ball. Sinovic bringing it down, shooting on his right foot. And Stefan Fry got down well with the left hand. More work for the defence and for Fry maybe now down the right with Chance Myers rolling the ball into the middle. There's Bravo. It's a second for Bravo. Created by Myers down the right-hand side. So simple with the ball in. And Bravo with the easy finish for Houston and San Jose before joining Kansas City back in September of 2009. There's the shot from Johnson, and he's pulled another one back for Toronto FC. An error from the rookie in his debut, Cyrus, giving it straight to Johnson, who got there ahead of Beasler and managed to finish well. Back into the danger zone it goes. Ryan Johnson tries to get there. Still might come for Johnson with the overhead kick. Nielsen scrambling, tips it round. And Johnson almost did the same. And that will be the last action of this game here at Livestrong Sporting Park. Toronto FC undone by 3 quick goals in the first half.
Philadelphia took on Spanish giants Real Madrid at a packed Lincoln Financial Field. The Union's typically sturdy defense were beaten over the top in under 2 minutes. 10 minutes later, Mesut Özil added another for the Galacticos. Michael Farfan pulled one back late in the game, but it was too little, too late, as the Union fell 2-1. Coming up on the MLS Review Show, Colorado see if their newfound attack can outlast New England. Catch up on all the relevant soccer stories around the world each weekday morning with The Kickoff, compiled by fan favorite Simon Borg. Whether it's a story about the latest European superstar linked to an MLS team, a controversial quote from a head coach, or a game preview with an interesting slant, you'll find it in The Kickoff. With as many as 20 links within the article, you can learn all you need to in the world of soccer with just one stop each morning. Welcome back to the MLS Review Show. Salt Lake plays host to San Jose, but first, New England looked to add another road win against Colorado. The Rapids offense took it to another level midweek. Gary Smith would look to recreate the explosive attack against the bottom of the East. Sana Niasi would again start up top as the defending champs looked to show they deserve the title. It may not have been pretty, but New England got their first road win and was looking for a second. But they'd need more than rookie magic against Colorado. Handling the Rapids' speed would test Kevin Alston and the Revolution backline. A steady presence from Shalry Joseph in the middle would be required to ease the pressure. Craig Marlowe and Marcelo Balboa had the call from Dick's Sporting Goods Park.
As we are underway, let's look at the long throw in here. They get it right outside the 6. The header goes in.
Look at Benny Feilhaber coming in right there. Gets right in between, right in front of Wells Thompson.
Going to Niasi. Niasi one-on-one against Phelan. Jukes around him. Takes the rip. Saved by Reese. Tickets to a game and a $250 savings bond. Coaches and teachers may nominate a child, and the shot is wide. Wow. In that pregame show.
Yeah.
Cummings shoots it through. Niasi shoots. And it was off his foot. He's claiming he was taken down. Let's see. Revs are furious. Wow. A red card. Wow.
Let's take a look right here. Oh no, that's penalty. You can see him sweep the foot from behind.
Matt Reese set in goal. Falon, yes! Long ball racing for it. Falon over his head, and it goes! The Rapids score!
Wow, you talk about misreading, you talk about being wet, you talk about altitude. All this comes into play. And there's your mistake that we said it rarely happens with Matt Reese. We've seen Pitkins already twice, the ball skip up on him. Reese sticks right in no man's land. You can see that ball just skip right over the top.
Alston in the back half. Refs going right to left. Still dangerous. Punch through. Penalty. And Calguda.
All right, let's take a look at the foul. He's grabbing him. He jumps in.
Joseph, and he hits it through. Kosuke. Reese collects it. He said 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Wow.
That's a road 4 minutes of stoppage time.
Yeah.
So the game ends in a draw, and the most relieved player on the field is goalkeeper Matt Reese for the New England Revolution.
Real Salt Lake returned from Vancouver with no points, but not because they lost. Poor conditions made the field unplayable, so Jason Kreis and his men would have to take their frustrations out on San Jose. The defense would be hard to crack, as Nat Borchers and Nick Raimondo had something to prove following their all-star snubs. San Jose let 3 points slip away against Vancouver, and they couldn't afford to do it again. It was good to let Chris Wondolowski back into the Golden Boot hunt, but the Earthquakes were short-staffed for the game in Utah due to injury and absences. A breakout performance was needed if San Jose didn't want to continue lingering in the bottom half of the Western Conference. Jim Cosimer and John Schrader were behind the mics at Rio Tinto Stadium.
The Quakes playing their third game in 8 days without a handful, a half a dozen players who would be regular contributors to this team. So we are underway. Saborio on a run. Adecor, what a good job with the body, but he misplaced the ball in the spin to left. What a stop by Bushy! it takes a kind of a funny bounce away from him, and he can't keep Espíndola out, but Bush can. Oh!
Grabovoy, nice ball back. Espíndola turned Anacora around. Espíndola on the 6, and he drives it right at Bush.
Runs right by him, and it leaves him flat-footed there. And Espíndola might have just gotten a little too deep.
Will Johnson, the Canadian on a run, tries to play a good ball and does to Saborío, dances to the middle, taken down in the area.
He's going to call it on Saborío. Oh no, it's on San Jose.
Red on San Jose.
He got the wrong guy, I think. Well, Gantar's going to go over and talk to the assistant referee.
Now they talk it over and they want to discuss what went on.
He got the wrong player, that's for sure. It was not Ring. It was Burling, and he barely touched him. Now he gave Burling a red card.
Burling goes off.
Did he touch him?
Boy, I don't think if he got his left arm, he did not get his lower body at all.
Wow.
But 3 straight at home, John. DC, Portland, and Colorado. And Colorado with their great goal scorer.
2 of those teams we haven't seen yet. First match of the year.
Shot stop, rebound, put in.
They get the counterattack. Grabovoy gets the shot. And while Espíndola was well offside, Saborío looked to be even with the last defender.
Keeping it in. Beltran serves one. Sent down. Saborío tried. And then Beckerman puts it in the empty net. And this all belongs to Beltran. Tony Beltran's hustle on that play to keep the ball in really made this play.
Wants to get on his left foot.
Yeah, he does. He's going left, everyone. Beautiful crossing from the 6. The goal is scored. 4th goal of the match for RSL.
You've got 1 or 2 extra guys there in red, and it's a pretty easy play here. That was before they got McDonald to help on their back line, and Dwayne De Rosario is on that team now as well. So we have the interesting situation of seeing D-Roll in 2 different uniforms this year.
So we've got our player of the game, Thomason Olave, is tonight's man of the match.
Coming up, Chivas USA play host to the Houston Dynamo. MLSsoccer.com is home to the best original soccer content on the web. This includes regular weekly features like John Bolster's Monday postgame, kicking off each week, reviewing the events from the previous one. On Tuesday, the MLS Power Rankings come out, illustrating the current position of each team in the opinion of the editorial staff. Postcard from Europe features a Q&A with American playing abroad every Wednesday. Peer into the mind of MLS Soccer's Jonah Friedman every Thursday with The Throw-In. Finally, Fridays bring the Armchair Analyst, where Matthew Doyle breaks down a statistical or tactical trend in the world of MLS or the U.S. national team. All of this and much more, including all the breaking news and updates, every week on MLSsoccer.com.